In today's NBA, the position of power forward is overlooked by many. It is severely underrated as it is home to some of the greatest players in the entire NBA. The power forward position currently houses the reigning MVP as well as the reigning most improved player. To make the list of top 5 power forwards in the NBA, players need to elevate their game to a whole new level. These players have distanced themselves from the rest of the pack and have become truly elite players in today's modern NBA. Zion Williamson may be deserving of a much higher spot on this list. On the other hand, he may be deserving of a much lower spot. Since we have seen very limited action from him at this point in the season due to injuries we just don't know. Williamson possesses freakish athleticism which gives him a chance to dominate against just about any opponent. He is also a technician on the defensive side of the ball with very sound mechanics. It is entirely possible that he could be the face of the NBA in the coming seasons, but due to the fact we have yet to see him in any meaningful action, he remains right here on the list. Number 5. Draymond Green. Draymond Green is truly a do-it-all type of player. He can attack inside, hit from mid-range, and drain threes at a fairly consistent rate. On top of his scoring ability, he is also a very unselfish player which shows in his passing ability. As good as he is on offense, Green's game is truly predicated on the defensive side of the ball. He is a positionless player who has the ability to defend anyone from guards to centers. He maintains great positioning and impacts his opponent's shots. As Green begins to show signs of aging, his play will begin to deteriorate. For now, he is still one of the better players in all of the NBA and should maintain this for the next few seasons. Number 4. Blake Griffin. If a team was looking to design a prototypical power forward, they would design Blake Griffin. Griffin has a unique blend of size and athleticism that most forwards don't possess. Pair this with his much improved jump shot and you have a matchup nightmare for defenders. While his offense is his main strength, his defensive ability is nothing to take lightly. His size and strength make him extremely difficult to score on. While he isn't an elite shot blocker, he still impacts shots at a high level. His biggest weakness is his rebounding. On the season, he is currently averaging just over 5 rebounds per game. A player with his size and athleticism should be securing more rebounds than he is. Despite this, it is undeniable that Griffin is a game changer and deserves a spot on the list of top 5 power forwards in the NBA. Number 3. Pascal Siakam. Before the 2019 season started, Pascal Siakam wouldn't have even made this list. Many criticized his massive new contract and called it a mistake. However, Siakam has silenced his doubters this season and has more than lived up to his new deal. He is currently averaging 25.7 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. On top of this, the Toronto Raptors currently have one of the better records in the league. Everyone knew he was incredible finishing in the paint, but questioned how reliable his jump shot truly was. Siakam has answered that question this season, hitting a very efficient 37.4% from beyond the arc. Pair this with his sound defensive play and you get a spectacular all-around player. Number 2. Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is one of the most underrated stars in the NBA. Everyone knows he is very talented, but many don't realize the impact he truly has. He has been an MVP candidate multiple times and is one of the most dominant players in all of the NBA. Offensively, he is an incredible finisher while also having the ability to shoot from range. There are only a handful of players in all the NBA that can even contain Davis. On the defensive side of the ball, Davis is one of the best. He uses his size and strength to bully his opponents. His underrated speed also allows him to match whoever he is guarding. After a move from the New Orleans Pelicans to the Los Angeles Lakers, it looks like Davis is back to his old form. Number 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a once-in-a-generation type of player. A player of his size who navigates the floor as quickly as he does is unprecedented in the NBA. He is currently the most unguardable player in all of the NBA, and he does all of this without a reliable jump shot. He has freakish athleticism that allows him to finish over just about anyone in the post. His passing ability is nothing to take lightly, as he is averaging just over 6 assists on the season. His long frame makes him a real-life cheat code on both sides of the ball. He can have multiple defenders draped all over him and he will still dunk on all of them. Defensively, his massive arm length makes it near impossible for his opponents to score on him. Nobody takes over a game quite like Antetokounmpo, and this may continue for the next decade. He has easily solidified his spot on the list of top 5 power forwards and has a legitimate chance to be the future face of the NBA.